trait that makes a man totally irresistible to women. It's not confidence, charisma, humor, height, status, or looks. It's the ability to set boundaries. Setting boundaries means clearly saying what you will and won't accept. It shows strength, independence, and self-respect. Women are naturally drawn to a man who can set boundaries because it commands respect, which makes you more attractive. If you don't set boundaries, people will take advantage of you, and no woman will respect or be attracted to a man who let that happen. This isn't about being bossy. It's about being firm, kind, and clear about your needs and limits. In this video, I'll share 7 simple examples of setting boundaries, especially in situations where most guys mess up. By the end, you'll know exactly how to handle these moments and make sure you get the respect and attraction you deserve. Let's dive in. Number 1, the expensive date request. Taking a woman out on an expensive date is fine if that's what you genuinely want to do and can afford it. But if she insists on only going to a really nice and expensive place, you should tell her no and suggest an alternative plan. Why? Because you shouldn't have to spend a lot of money just to get a chance to meet her. A woman who's genuinely interested in you won't care if you take her to a fancy steakhouse, your local Starbucks, or a cozy little coffee shop. By saying no and suggesting something else, you show her that you're not someone she can just make demands from. It also helps you see if she's actually interested in you or just your wallet. Number 2, let's get to know each other first. When you've been texting a girl and ask her out, sometimes she might say, let's get to know each other first before we meet.
But we don't even know each other. So I just thought we should kind of get to know each other.
How should you respond? Most guys agree without thinking twice, but that's a huge mistake.
You're making a huge mistake.
Ask yourself, are you trying to be her pen pal, or are you trying to date her? You can't really get to know someone over text. Most guys know what the right thing to do is in this situation, but avoid it, because they don't want to upset her or lose her. You need to be different. Next time a girl tells you she wants to get to know you more before meeting, respond with something like, I don't believe you can really get to know someone just over text. How about we meet in person?
Do you think we should meet?
Even if it's just for a quick coffee. This way, you're not forcing her to meet you. You're just letting her know what you think and what you want, without being demanding or aggressive. She can then choose to move forward with it or not, saving you a lot of time and effort. If you're not ready to ask her to meet in person, suggest a phone call instead. Say, this sounds like more of a voice-to-voice conversation. Let's get on the phone. What's your number? This helps move the interaction to the next level if she's not ready to go out yet.
I gotta talk to you. Can I call you? What's your number?
And if you think meeting in person will create more attraction and connection, you should ask for it and state your intentions. Number 3, the last-minute canceller. We all know the type, the girl who cancels plans at the last minute. Here's how to handle it. If she cancels on you, but gives you a reason, you can give her a second chance. However, you need to let her know that canceling last minute isn't cool. The key is to be calm, but firm, not angry or upset. If she tells you she can't make it because of something that came up, respond with, no problem, but my time is valuable, and I hope you'll respect that in the future. This shows her that you respect yourself and won't be taken for granted. If she's really interested, she'll change her behavior. If not, you'll know where you stand and can move on. This way, you make it clear that you won't put up with disrespect, and you keep your self-respect intact. Number 4, insulting behavior. If a girl is teasing you in a friendly way, it's fine to tease her back. It's called banter, and it builds chemistry. But if a girl is outright insulting you, something you care about, or your friends, you need to set a boundary. Calmly, but firmly. Tell her something like, I don't appreciate you talking to me like that.
Hey, you don't talk to me like that.
Or, I won't allow you to talk to me like that. Setting boundaries is important. A woman will lose respect for you quickly if she can insult you without any pushback. Many men don't do this because they're afraid of losing the girl, so they put up with disrespect. Don't be like that. Whether it's your first date or you've been together for years, keeping your self-respect is crucial. Stay calm, cool, and firm when you set your boundaries. This shows that you respect yourself and won't tolerate disrespect. Number 5, the clothing dilemma. Say you're in a relationship and you notice your girlfriend is posting revealing pictures online or going out in highly revealing dresses. You're not comfortable with it.
Is it controlling if a man feels like his woman is revealing too much of her own body?
Yeah. In my opinion, I'm gonna wear what the I want. Yeah. And like I do it for myself. Right. And the women gays, male gays, they anything, I'm not gonna lie, covered and not covered, from my experience. But if I'm naked, well, you're not my father. Right. Even my father can tell me what to
If you want me to cover up, you better pay me.
Like cover up?
Pay me to cover up.
Like cover.
I take
cold,
1,000 on cash.
If it's like contextual, it makes sense. Like, oh, it's babe, it's cold outside, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, you're showing too much, you're insecure.
Otherwise, I'm doing whatever I want to do.
If he's your man and he feels uncomfortable with you wearing that, would you not want to take his feelings into consideration?
Not really, because this is my body, my choice.
Okay.
And like fashion is my passion. So if I want to wear something short and skimpy, that's what I'm going to do. And he knows what he signed up for when he dated me. So.
Because at that point, it's just, they know that they're not supposed to be with each other. Like, I guess it's not compatible. So, I mean.
There's nothing wrong with her choices, but you don't like it. What should you do? On the internet, you'll find mixed opinions. Some say a woman can wear whatever she wants, so let her be.
Women should be given the freedom of choice, and no one should be looking at her thinking that's too sexual, she can't be in public. I feel like women should have the freedom to wear whatever they want, whenever they want.
Babe, you ready to go?
Where's it going?
We have to leave.
Why are you looking on this, bro? Change, bro. We're not leaving like you like this, bro.
Nah, you gotta chill. Come on, let's go.
I mean, chill, bro.
Let's go.
What?
Others say it's unacceptable, and you should tell her to stop.
Does the way that you dress attract the type of attention you want?
Not always.
Not always.
So is it fair to blame society, or is it better to just change your own behavior?
Change your behavior. Stop dressing like this and going out in Vegas where guys are looking to get laid and then complaining when guys try to get laid. What are you doing advertising your body on the street if you don't want guys to talk to you? Stay inside or just wear sneakers and go out, or just hang out with your friends, play a board game. Why are you going to clubs and getting, I'm a victim because guys talk to me? What the hell are you doing with your time? That makes no sense. But they only know how to be victims because girls don't think that they have any power when they all do. They're so happy right now and guys are sad.
Here's the deal. A woman can wear whatever she likes and do what she wants. But if you, as her partner, are uncomfortable with it, you need to voice that. Don't demand or force her to change. Simply let her know it makes you uncomfortable. Say something like, I feel uneasy when you post revealing pictures or wear certain outfits. This isn't about controlling her. It's about sharing your feelings and finding a compromise. If she continues to dress the way she wants, which is her right, you'll need to decide if you can be okay with it or if it's a deal breaker for you. Setting boundaries is about expressing your feelings, not being aggressive or dominating. If you can't come to an understanding, you may need to consider parting ways. Number 6, the X problem. I got asked this recently by a guy who started dating a new girl, but she's still in contact with her ex. How should he address it? It's not great that she's still talking to her ex, because it often means she could still have feelings for him. You need to find out exactly what the deal is. Most likely, she hasn't moved on. The best way to handle this is to sit down with her and calmly tell her that you're uncomfortable with her still talking to her ex. You have the right to feel what you feel, and she has the right to feel what she feels. Setting boundaries is about expressing your wants and explaining your feelings, not demanding changes. Tell her, I feel uneasy about you staying in touch with your ex. This isn't about making demands. It's about letting her know where you're coming from. Then, she can tell you how she feels about her ex. Hopefully, you'll find some common ground and understand each other better. It doesn't mean she has to stop seeing him if he's an important person in her life. And it doesn't mean you have to be upset every time she talks to him. Setting boundaries is about mutual respect and understanding. Express where you're coming from and hope she receives that information well.
Here's my biggest problem with remaining friends with your ex. If I'm your future spouse, explain to me why, out of 8 billion other people in this world, you decided that friendship is that important with this individual that you used to fuck. Like, you can be friends with anybody else on earth, but it's some reason why this person is that special. And when I approach you about it, not only are you picking sides with them, because when I approach you about it and I tell you that I think the relationship is inappropriate, you make it seem like something's wrong with me. So automatically off the bat, you are choosing to defend this relationship than to defend ours. Why is it so motherfucking important to you? Why is that relationship with the person that God said is no longer serving your life more important than the person God brought to your life to elevate it? And you making it seem like something wrong with me. So you can't have both. You can't act like it's not a big deal, but you're willing to risk what we got in order to maintain it.
Number 7, the clinger. So, let's say your girlfriend wants to spend every minute of the day with you and doesn't give you space to hang out with your friends or do things on your own. It can get really frustrating. Most guys don't address it because they don't want to upset her or hurt her feelings. But what happens is this: you start resenting her, and that resentment builds up over time until it finally bursts out, causing a huge fight or even a breakup. This can easily be avoided by one simple move: expressing your boundaries. Let her know that you value the time you spend together, but also need some time apart now and then, even if it upsets her a little in the moment. If she truly wants to be with you, she'll understand. You need to communicate this calmly and firmly. Women respect a man who can express his needs and boundaries. It shows you are strong and independent, which is extremely attractive. This approach helps you avoid women who aren't a good fit for you and filter out those who might waste your time. It's a win-win.
What are you doing?
Thanks for watching this video to the very end. I hope you found it useful. As always, I'll see you next week.
I can't take no loss. I don't need no